What's up guys, James and I spend a lot of our time trying to unpack and peel away the onion of the creative process. I think we're fairly creative people. We're at a coffee shop, which is where we do a lot of creative things. We're gonna get some stuff done, have some hot chocolate. But in this video, we're going to peel back and talk about some of the important elements of being a good creator. First, hot chocolate.
So we've been enjoying a exciting productivity session. We're trying not to disturb the common folk here. In this video, we want to talk about like 3 different things that are involved in being and helping yourself be a more productive and efficient and effective creator. 1 being planning, 2 being communication, 3 or 2B being delegation, 4 being coffee. Unless you're Christina, in which case, what do you actually ingest?
Hot chocolate.
Oh, okay. This is our favorite coffee shop in Salt Lake City. We come here when we really want to engage in what I like to call productivity vibe town. And I just had some lovely banana, honey, peanut butter toast. And the toast was gluten-free. And then their cold brew is just amazing.
We're downtown now. This is one of the most scenic libraries I have ever seen. There's so much lighting in there, it's amazing. But one of the things that I got done in the coffee shop, and this is the first point of the 2-part series of things that good creators do, is I got a lot of planning done. And something that I've noticed, I'll share some examples a little bit later on in the video of people who do this really well, but I'm super inspired by the way really good creators plan. A lot of people will plan title, thumbnail, they'll map out the video. Those bells are out of tune so bad.
That building was built in
A year.
30 AD. So
Fact.
that's a little bit of an exaggeration, maybe not that long ago.
A common trend that I've learned about myself is I think that I'm a really good planner, and then I get around other creators who plan. I love to see how they plan and how I can implement that. For us specifically, we do a lot of traveling, a lot of adventuring, so we have to plan our locations and try our best to alleviate, I think is the word, alleviate any of the issues beforehand, because we're going to be driving into the desert where we don't have any reception, and then it's always good to have like a plan B through Z.
Sometimes you have to invent letters.
Sometimes you have to invent letters like
Kurg.
Kurg.
One of the reasons why we're downtown is because we're attempting to get a few Instagram bangers. We're making our way up to the roof of the library. We have a lovely stairway to heaven-esque kind of experience here.
Clearly birds favor this sky walkway.
Like Christine was saying, this library is nuts. First time I walked in, it blew my face off. Everything's made of glass. We haven't even gone inside with you guys yet.
The trippiest part of this library is the elevator. It's made out of glass, and it messes with you a little bit because you feel like you're falling and you're gonna die.
Now we're going into my favorite downtown tunnel. It's the only downtown tunnel, but it's nice because there are painted walls and it's a great place for a shot of a cyclist or my wife. Today it's going to be my wife. I'm just gonna see if I can get a couple of interesting shots of her to share on her MySpace.
We got some fun stuff in that tunnel. Lots of people were driving really, really fast. I'm really excited about the GIF shot that we got. I don't know if it's gonna work out. Hopefully it does. If it does, you'll see it. I feel like communication and delegation go hand in hand. Whenever James and I work with other creators in a collaborative sort, that is honestly the #1 thing that I ask. I don't care if it's the most unorganized process as long as there's clear communication and if they're delegating things properly. Whenever I work with a creator, my job is to make their job as easy as possible. And I work with one creator in specific. I don't even know if I would I guess he's a creator. His name is Nick. He will hand stuff off for me to edit to make his life easier, and I want to give him a perfect product, so I have to make sure to communicate very clearly with him. Okay, what format do you want this? How long do you want this video to be? What kind of style would you like this video to be? That way, when I hand him the product in the first place, I get it right.
Hi, I'm Nick.
Stupid. There's a level in communication that James and I have to achieve, and that's me communicating my vision to him. He's right there. Anyway, I have a very specific brainchild of videos that I want to produce in very specific ways that I want to produce them. And if I don't nail it perfectly, honestly, I just want to trash the project, which is not a good thing. My whole point is I want to communicate my vision to him very clearly, which is why we plan together and we map out these structured videos together. Planning and delegation. How do you feel that we communicate in video style things?
We normally activate between a 3 and 9 out of 10. We can hover all over in between that place though.
We're always trying to get better though.
We're always trying to get
always
better.
Trying.
I think that it's hard to, because we're husband and wife, there's a lot of emotions involved in our daily social go-abouts. It's much harder to be not as emotional. When you're making creative things, sometimes you have to be a lot less emotional and more practical. That can be hard to do at times.
Yay, tandem relational creation.
What do you mean by that?
You're supposed to hold my hand. Comment below if you're interested in my planning process. I could touch on that in another video, but honestly, I don't want to waste my time if that's something you're not interested in. With all of that said, those are some standout aspects of the beginning of the creative process that I notice that all good creators tend to take part in. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new around here, feel free to subscribe, like the video, comment. I have a question for you, and James knows it.
What's your favorite stamp color?
What's your favorite stamp color? Guys, appreciate you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, night, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Goodbye.